In a significant effort to enhance journalistic integrity, the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has urged Nigerian journalists to adhere to ethical standards when reporting on children's rights. During a two-day training session held in Ibadan, Oyo State, Charles Obot highlighted the fundamental rights of every child to protection and dignity, emphasizing that children deserve access to justice, peace, and freedom from exploitation, including early marriage and female genital mutilation. Representatives from the ministry and UNICEF, Temitoye Falayi and Susan Akila respectively, remarked that journalists ought to ensure their coverage is precise, respectful and compliant with both national and international child protection laws. Akila was thorough in reaffirming UNICEF's dedication to promoting ethical journalism that advocates for children's welfare and rights. She underscored that ethical reporting is crucial in protecting children from harm and amplifying their voices with dignity.
The 2 days ethical reporting for journalists is not just about training journalists to become more professional than they are, but it's just about doing right for children. The 2 days training is about ensuring that while journalists report cases or issues affecting children, that they do it in such a way that they do not put the children in harm's way. That when they are telling stories of children being abused or children's rights not being fulfilled, right, that they tell those stories in a way that children will be protected, that children will be defended, that justice will be done for children. So the 2 days training is about justice for children. It's about reporting for children in the right way. It's about protecting children, because when we protect children, of course, we're protecting the future and we're also protecting the country.
Theory will certificate you for practice. Ethics will sustain you in practice. It is the ethical aspect of the profession that sustain you. And so the guiding principle that should be the elements that shapes how a journalist practices his profession is the ethics of the profession. Upholding the truth, maintaining balance, being fair, and giving us shades of opinion and opportunity to hear their views. Now, coming specifically to the issue of ethical reporting concerning children. You know, children are the most vulnerable segment of the population. They can't speak for themselves, but we can speak for them. And in speaking for them, we should understand the ethical aspect in reporting issues relating to children, so that we don't re-traumatize these children. We don't repeat the things that actually affect them when we cover this issue.
We are caring and we are also intentional in writing stories that have to do with children, starting from the process of the interview itself. How do you engage a child who has been traumatized? How do you begin to ask a child that has been raped, or even how do you even begin to talk to a child that raped another child? How do you begin to talk to a child that has been lured into taking drugs or into criminal acts? You know that these are children who, at that point, do not have a mind of their own. So they cannot really be responsible for their actions. And I think that's why the law does not jail them. At the most, it will send them to remand home to find a way to make them better citizens for the future. And so we also have to help the law, the judicial system or the legal system, to deliver children in such a way that they will not fall foul of the law in future.